Hi everyone, it's Regine. Thanks for joining me again as we discuss the VlogMom's topic of the week, and it was my week to ask the question. So I was excited to ask my friends, what makes you laugh? Who makes you giggle? And my son, my 4-year-old, decided to help mommy out, and he brushed my hair right before I started taping, and he said he was done, so I thought I'd begin. I actually considered doing the entire vlog that way, but I have a few props this week, so I don't think that'll work. Listen, I know the economy is not great. I have a lot of friends and family who are out of jobs or have been looking and can't find them, and that's another reason why I think it's so important that we do things, we surround ourselves with people who make us giggle and make us laugh. It'll help us get through these tough times. I love to go to Hallmark stores. They're not endorsing this. Hopefully they'll love me for saying it, but I'm one of those crazy women that stands in the aisle of a Hallmark store and starts giggling and starts laughing. I always buy my family and friends a funny card. If it makes me laugh, then they get it, and hopefully it'll make them laugh too, but I also buy a sweet and sappy one, so I'm usually getting them too. Yeah, Hallmark's gonna love me even more. Listen, this man's series was hilarious, but if you haven't read this book, I highly recommend it. I'm sure he has other books. That's the one I've read. And I also like Chelsea Handler's books, and Steve Martin is like my all-time favorite. I adore him. And then I also like, Jenny McCarthy has some funny books out there, for moms especially, and she talks about her hoo-ha. Come on. A little segue, Horton Hears a Who. Dr. Seuss, I can't read Dr. Seuss to my kids without giggling and getting tongue-tied, and I love to hear them try to read it to me, and my husband makes voices when he reads it, so this just puts me in a good mood, makes me giggle. If you have gotten rid of Dr. Seuss books because your kids are grown, or you don't have kids, do yourself a favor and go out and buy at least a couple of them, put them on the shelf, and when you're having kind of a crappy day, pick one up, read it, and I think you will, your spirits will improve. Love watching funny movies. Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers, hilarious. Napoleon Dynamite, I'd heard a lot about it. I didn't love it at first, but it's one of those movies where the more you watch it, in my opinion, the better it gets, and now it's one of my favorites. My husband would watch this movie every weekend if he asks for it. He laughs like a schoolgirl when he watches it. I love it too. I don't want to watch it every weekend. But there is the very end scene after the movie's over with Ben Stiller and the Milkshake song. If you don't watch the movie, Google that. You will thank me later. One of my best one of my favorite movies of all time. And Jamie Lee Curtis, she's a pretty smart woman because she married this man, Christopher Guest, who created all those movies with the ensemble cast. I love Saturday Night Live, still do. You know, some are funnier than others. If you have not seen the scene with Melissa McCarthy, the opening scene this season, Melissa McCarthy from Bridesmaids, it's an office scene. I swear to you, I giggled so hard, I laughed so hard, I started crying. My husband, he got a big kick out of it. If he was available when I was ready to get married, love this man. And I miss this man. It makes me kind of sad now, but listen, he's not PG-13 by any stretch of the imagination, but what I love about George Carlin's humor is it's about real things, it's about everyday life, and it makes us laugh. This is a great movie to watch with your kids. Kung Fu Panda, Shrek, love it, parfait. And then I just turned my kids on to this movie the other day, my young kids. My older daughters loved The Sandlot, and I didn't think my 4-year-old was really into it much, but all of a sudden there was a scene, he started belly laughing, he laughed for like 5 minutes straight, which of course made myself and my daughter start giggling. And then, listen, oh, have you seen these on the shelf? I just started giggling when I saw them on the shelf. You know, it doesn't take much. My girlfriend bought me one of my favorite gifts for this Christmas, and I think I'm going to end my video with just a little bit of this.
You wash out 44 pairs of socks and have them hanging on the line. I can start and iron 2 dozen shirts before you can count from 1 to 9. I can scoop up a great big dipper full of lard from a dripping can. Throw it in the can, go out do my shopping and be back for it out in the land.
Come on, where is it? Sing it. Thank you, Anne. Listen, what makes you laugh? Who makes you giggle? I hope you think about it, and I hope you're laughing a lot more this week than you did last. And I hope you'll check out all of my friends' vlogs and find out what makes them laugh. Between now and next Thursday, you go out and make yourself a great week, and remember, laughing burns calories, people. Go out and laugh.